say what's happening. You already know who this is. This is your dude, GKA, the prodigal son from that fine organization that I call Groove 5 Groove Social Fellowship Incorporated on What's Happening TV on another IDB Time production. Now, the hot topic is this. I put it on paper. Like my mama say, I always put it on paper. If it's on paper, that's what it is. It can be a lie, or it can be the truth, but nothing beats what's on paper. So I'm gonna try to stay on schedule, so therefore this video won't be that long. Okay. So anyway, my topic is this: have you ever been fighting for people to really see you, right? And they finally get a chance to see you, and you're like, man, they finally see me. You feel me? But the problem is, I was too concerned with how other people view me. And you can too. So my question is, once you start getting the notice in the perspective like you want people to receive you, the question is, are you still gonna stay that same person? Now, you might ask yourself, oh man, I'm growing. I'm gonna always be the same person. Let me tell you something. Anything can be a drug. And one hell of a drug, if you're not understanding, attention, love, support, all that can be a hell of a drug. See, that drug can be so damn detrimental than a real live drug. Now, when you start getting the notice and people seeing you, how you gonna remain that person that you was when people see you? Now again, I'm not trying to say be concerned with what other people say. I'm saying be more concerned of yourself when you finally get the recognition that you've been always waiting for. Boy, that ego can get so big, right? So big. And sometimes once you finally get that recognition that you want or would like to receive, sometimes that is your best moment with yourself to receive that moment. Sometimes we have to embrace our battles that we want. But sometimes we want to share it. But you got to check that ego. Check that ego at that door. Because ain't nothing wrong with believing in yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with carrying yourself high. But don't let that ego get too big. Whereas, don't let that ego get too big. Because that's when you can make mistakes. For real. So check your ego at the door. So therefore you can watch the feedback. Boy, I'm telling you, that feedback, especially you receive that feedback that you was looking for. Ooh. If your mental ain't right and your space not right, it can really put you in a messed up and vulnerable situation. So you gotta always understand yourself. Because if you understand yourself, guess what you can do? You can check your ego. You can watch out for your environment and watch out from the feedback. So therefore, by you understanding who you is, guess what? You can know how your ego can get to best to you, and you can understand how the feedback can get to you. So understand yourself.